Rick, what are we going to see when we get to the actual site of?
Well, you're going to be actually quite impressed. It's really a fascinating site. What they've used here as protection around the mill site there, around the log pond, is a row of old ships. And now these are not your regular old hulks. These are concrete ships, and they're a fair size, and it's quite impressive.
The wreck thought to be the Malahat lies beside a half-moon of derelict ships that form a breakwater for the Powell River lumber mill. These vessels were originally constructed out of wartime emergency and were not built of steel, but of concrete. As general-purpose carriers, these concrete vessels proved to be slow but effective movers of dry materials like sugar. They were not given to condensation problems, which plagued their steel-hulled sisters.
How many of us have ever seen a ship that's 350 feet long made out of concrete before? And here we have 10. And there you have it. This is a part of a program from the United States in the First World War. And there was only a limited handful of them made, and here they are. There's the example from the First World War now of a variety of ships from the Second World War, and they're right there. It's wonderful.
Before diving, they elect to sail around for a close-up look at the oddities of another era.
Well, these concrete ships, they're temporary, emergency-built World War II ships, and they weren't expected to last this long, and they're incredibly durable.
Yeah.
So they made them more or less because they didn't have steel? Was that the idea?
Well, steel was a valuable war commodity, and they built concrete ships in World War I. They built them again in World War II, and concrete floats. Anything heavy will float if it displaces water.
These large ships, some of them over 106 meters long, weigh over 4,000 tons.
Oh my God, it's the Quartz! She's U.S. Navy. See the number, IX-150. That's a catch-all numbering system. She's a concrete barge, and she was out at Operation Crossroads at Bikini Atoll for the A-bomb test.
Jim has recognized one of the concrete ships as the Quartz, which was present at Operation Crossroads, the testing of an atomic bomb on Bikini Atoll in 1946. The U.S. government placed several ships near the epicenter of the explosion to assess the damage inflicted by this terrifying weapon.
All the ships picked up a little bit of radiation.
And we're not.
No. I mean, it'd be long gone now.
Yeah.
But she's still got her. Look at that. She's still painted, and you can see her gun tubs. That's probably for a 20mm anti-aircraft weapon.
You can tell the chains are anchored because look at the quick release.
She's got some strain on her.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, let's take her around. Let's go over to the dive site. Yeah, I think it's time to hit the water.
As the team turns to their preparations for the dive, they leave behind these monuments to wartime ingenuity. Beneath the waters sheltered by the silent hulks, the sea hunters hope to find a rum runner mothership, a legend of that turbulent time called Prohibition.